travel, 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 teach, teach, travel, teach, teach. Hello. Okay, so the topic that has been very popular around lately is traveling. So yes, you can teach on the go. What I mean by on the go is go travel, go, where you want to go, and you can still teach your classes. You don't have to cancel. You really don't. So here's what I do. First thing I do, when I know where I'm going, normally I stay at a hotel. Sometimes, like, if I'm going over my in-laws, I'm at their house. So you know how we do the speed test on speedtest.net, right? So if I'm staying with family, I'll say, okay, I need you to do me a favor. Run a speed test for me. So I'll have them do a speed test for me and tell me over the phone, okay, what did it come up as? And then as long as those numbers are good, I'm like, I'm great. Okay, so I'm going to be teaching in the mornings at your house. So I'm going to find a spot where I can plop down and use your internet. And it's been fine. It has worked wonderful for me. I go and travel to my in-laws' house or close friends if I'm staying in their house. They do the speed test for me. The speed has always been wonderful, and I teach. I still teach, okay? Now, staying in a hotel. Yeah, the Ethernet connection is preferred. So if the speed strength is really strong, then I do use the Wi-Fi connection. I use Wi-Fi because it's, it's strong enough. So I've never had any issues using a Wi-Fi connection with my internet. So using the Wi-Fi at the hotels, that has been fine for me because it's hard to get like an Ethernet, a hardwired connection at a hotel. Now, if you're in a hotel where the connection is a little like raggedy, janky, then maybe you can ask if they have some type of accommodations with an Ethernet. Some hotels do. I stayed in a hotel in Chicago and they actually had that, like at the desk, they had the Ethernet cable where you can plug it into your computer if you needed to. So, but I didn't need to use it because the Wi-Fi that they had was really strong. So I was fine without it. But I did have the Ethernet just in case because I didn't want any type of difficulties in my classes. But you don't have the Ethernet connection, you're traveling, you're in a hotel, then as long as the connection is strong enough, then you're okay. I have this little bag here, my laptop bag. So in this bag, you see it's not huge. So in addition to, whatever I bring with me to take along with me, I have my laptop bag. So my laptop goes in there. It's a padded bag with a little front pocket. In this front pocket, I put my mouse, I put my headset, and I put my webcam because I have an external webcam. So I put my webcam, mouse, and headset in this front part here. Wonderful. And then in the big part, I take this map everywhere with me. So let me unfold it. So my little map. Now if you have a paper map, whatever, paper map, this is my little flannel map. Take this map. So this map is folded up. I put my map in there. And I normally take my ABC poster. I have an ABC, and on the other side there's phonemes. I take this little poster with me and I pop it up on the wall. I normally bring a roll of tape, so I bring some tape with me, or some little small push pins, which they only leave tiny holes. Put the little push pins. So tape, some little tiny push pins, and I use that for my wall. This is all I use for my background, okay? And then I have a portable little DaDa logo that I take with me. So a DaDa logo and this, flat. It doesn't take up space. You fold this flat and then there's paper. That doesn't take up any space at all. I put that on the wall behind me. That's my background. So you need to make sure you have decent lighting, some type of background, because they don't want an all white boring background. You don't want to make it look like, unprofessional or whatnot. You want to make it look like your classroom, that you're a professional. You want to, present yourself as a teaching professional. Not that the background makes or breaks you as a teacher, but It's the whole package deal. You know, you have your nice little background going, you're professional, you have your setting. You know, think about when you go to a spa. If it was just looking raggedy and there were holes in the walls, but they gave some really good massages or whatnot, the appeal will probably be a little off-putting. You'd be like, I can't relax. There's holes in the walls. I just can't. The massage is wonderful, but I just can't do this. So that's why they have the environment. They set the tone, the environment, where they have the soft lights, the candles, the music playing in the background, the soft, you know, or the water running, you know, setting the tone, setting the mood. So think of your classroom as setting the tone of the environment, setting the mood of the environment. So you have the lighting, you got the lighting going for you, and then you have your background, and you're like, welcome to my class. My name is LaShundra. So think about that when you're thinking of background. So you don't have to like make it all extra elaborate, but you see, I have my map, I have my ABC poster, DaDa logo. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I've seen some teachers have been making like banners or posters or whatever, and I mean, they're beautiful. If you, I mean, I think one teacher spent $12 on hers, 12. The highest I've seen was like 80. If that's something that you want to do, you can go get like some type of poster or banner made with your name and some stuff on it and put it behind you, and that could be your travel thing. You know, it's up to you. I'm thrifty and I like to change up my background anyways. I know if I spent that money, after a few months, I'm gonna get tired of it. I'm not gonna want to look at it anymore probably, and so I'm gonna change it out. And I mean, it's a good investment if you have it. I spent $1 on each of my items, and I have a printer at home, so I spent a few cents on that little print out of the logo. That's just me. So whatever your preference is, some people do, you know, like I said, the traveling banner. I don't. Another option, if you have, you know, the dollar store has those tablecloths that are $1. So the $1 tablecloth, some of them have alphabets on them and animals or something like that. You can do something like that where you're doing, have some alphabets behind you. The tablecloth is $1. It's a vinyl disposable cloth. You can do alphabets, or you can get a tablecloth that's not disposable, and that could be your background. You know, like a nice little tablecloth, pin it on the wall behind you, and then stick a logo on it. There you go. However you want to do it. I'm just giving you guys ideas. You don't have to really overthink it. You know, I like to do it smart, not hard. Work smart, not hard. So, and then the other thing. So I showed you the background, and I always take with me a puppet because it helps. It really does when you're helping with dialogue, breaking the ice. So I love to bring Arnold because he's just a little sock puppet. So I just kind of fold him up, and he doesn't take up a lot of space. And since I've acquired this little Bible, this is my little baby here. DaDa! Hello, DaDa. Hello, teacher. Hello, how are you? I am fine, thank you. Hello, how are you? And so I take my little DaDa with me too. And his head is fat. You see, he got a big dome. But I don't put it in my little backpack with everything else because he has a lot on his mind. He's very smart. He has a lot on his mind. See that beautiful head? So this little thing right here, I just stuff it in my suitcase. Just cram it in the corner somewhere. But I like to bring my little, since I got this, my little DaDa, because the kids love to see that I have a little DaDa. I got this in China, by the way, you guys. So it's not available for teachers to purchase this yet. Come on, DaDa, let's make this available. Yay! But I actually went to China. If you don't know or you didn't follow my journey, if you wanted to look at my vlogs, then check them out. They're on this YouTube channel. And I acquired this little dude right here. And I love him. I use him all the time. So I take a puppet, at least a puppet, for ice-breaking purposes. And I'm going to tell you, now, you guys are probably thinking, what about props and rewards? What about that? So I'm going to show you. I take one pack of cards. especially when you're doing trial classes, or even not your trial classes. Say you're gonna be gone for a week or two. In a week or two's time, I'll see my students. In a week, I'll see my students 2 times. 2 times in a week. So we can play some games with this. Trial classes with the younger ones, you can see if they know their numbers, so that works wonders with that. And then I take, you see this? I use this all the time with my older students. It's money and it's open, but I use this as like a, you know, just to keep everything intact. And you see it's flat, it's relatively flat. So I stuff this in there. This is going to be my incentive for my older kids. They get money, so they're going to get some money as their incentive. Now my my much older ones, if we have a lot to talk about, we just going to talk. You know, they don't have to get extra things on in addition to their stars. We're just going to talk. We're going to talk, baby. Talk. And then you guys have probably seen my little emoji pins. I have these emoji pins, so I keep them in this little case right here. A case of emoji pins and some little clothespins, different knickknacks that I use in the classroom. And you get a star. Now I use this for my trials a lot. I use this for my regular students a lot too. Now I can use this. I can pin it on myself. If I wear a cap to class, I can pin it on my cap. Whatever I want to do. So if you're traveling and you're bringing a cap, you can, if you don't mind little holes, you can pin it on your cap, pin it on your clothes, pin it on your puppet, whatever you want to do. I pin it on my puppet sometimes. And no, I don't take this case with me because you see this takes up space. I put it in a Ziploc bag. So I'll put my little emojis in a Ziploc bag and throw it in there and take it with me. So that's 3 things so far as rewards go and props. I take that, my flashcards, my emojis, the money, and my handy dandy. Okay, it looks a little raggedy right now. I need to clean it. But my whiteboard. Bring a whiteboard. Oh my God, you could draw. That could be your incentive, drawing. I take a whiteboard and some markers. And guess what? All of that fits in that backpack I showed you. That red backpack. It all fits in there. So I'm going to show you how I fit it in there. I'm H-A-P-P-Y. I'm H-A-P-P-Y. I know I am. Yes, I'm sure I am. I'm H-A-P-P-Y. Good. Okay, so I have my bag. See? It's empty. And I'm going to show you how I pack it. Everything I need to teach is going to be in this bag. So, my mouse. Get my mouse. I don't have a wireless mouse. I'm working on getting one. And my headset. Set in there. I put that all in the front. See? So I have that in the front. And my webcam, external webcam that I use. Now, if you wanted to put things like wrap it up and, you know, whatnot, wrap something around it, like a cloth around it, you could. I'm just showing you how I would pack. You see, all that fits in my little front flap. Now, they have so many different computer bags. I wanted to get like a slim type one that, you know, didn't take up a lot of space. but did what I needed it to do. I didn't need anything too extravagant. So this part is packed. Now I'm gonna pack this part. And you see, it's not that wide of a bag if you look at it. So you'll see how I do this. Everything that I need is gonna fit in there. So my poster, it's all folded up, ready to go. Put my poster in there. My map, so my map is folded up. Put my map in there. You know, you can do paper map. I have my flannel map. And then I showed you my money reward system. Look, so I have that in there. See, it's not taking up that much space. My whiteboard. Got my whiteboard in there. And now I'm going to just go ahead and pack my laptop. Yeah, I have one of those big bulky ones, but it gets the job done. So I got my laptop in there. Look. So that's what I have so far, you guys. And remember I told you I take my puppet, roll that bad boy up, stick it in there. Then I have my flashcards. Stick my flashcards in there, and then I need the markers for my dry erase board, right? So I always put them in a Ziploc bag in case the top pops off. Erase markers in there. And then I still have room for my power cord. So I'll roll my power cord up, stuff that bad boy in there, and look. See that? There you go. I just put that on. Now, if you have a carry-on, and because you're gonna be on a plane, I take this as my carry-on. So this is my carry-on item right here. And if I need to stick anything else in there, I still have room to stick other things in there. So if you want to get a bigger bag and keep it as a carry-on, if you're getting on a plane, then you can get a bigger bag. I just didn't need one. So normally I'll just do this, and then I'll have my purse, and I carry big purses. So this is one of my purses. I actually got this purse in China when I was there. It's an owl purse, a drawstring owl backpack purse. So this has been my summer purse. I got this and I bought a designer purse while I was in China too. Jimmy Choo, I believe, Jimmy Choo purse. So I got this owl purse, my fun purse, and I fit a lot in here. So I use this as my carry-on bag too. So this and my backpack, and I'm ready to go. Where the plane at? Get my plane ticket, where the plane at? And you're ready to go. So I hope this helps you when you're thinking about traveling, so that you can still, you know, make that money. You can still travel, and you don't have to worry about your check being so small as a result of you wanting to travel. The holidays are coming up. Thanksgiving, Christmas is coming up. If you don't, you know, there's other holidays around Christmas, whatever you celebrate. This time of year, there's a lot of holidays and things coming up, and kids are getting ready to start school. Then there's the school breaks, things you want to do. You don't have to take leave. You can just take your stuff with you and teach. Now, if you're going to go camping or something and you're going to be in the middle of the woods, unless if you have some powerful satellite receiver, well, that might be one of those times where you're just going to have to be like, oh, I'm going to have to take leave. Dun, dun, dun. All right, so I hope this was helpful to you. Let's travel and teach. Let's travel and teach. Make your money and teach. weather today. We're gonna see some dolphins. By the flamingo child, look.
Out of their holes?
Look at this. That is called the water jeep. Finished, y'all, because we still gotta eat, and I think we're gonna get some late night beach action. Ooh, that barbecue. Go, go, barbecue. just a little bit. So I am happy that you have tuned in today, and as always, I must tell you, DTF, and yeah.